We are Creative UK, the independent network for the UK's creative industries, harnessing the power of creativity and speaking with one united voice. We believe that creativity sits at the heart of the UK's culture, economy, and education system. We believe in investing in people and their ideas. We believe in joining forces to coalesce our collective capabilities. We believe in cultivating a world where creativity is fundamentally nurtured. We believe in the future we are building together, a stronger, fairer, and more prosperous future for us all. We believe that the creative industries have the power to change lives. We connect and empower, we champion and support. We unlock opportunities and transform horizons. We are Creative UK, and we are here for those who dare to imagine.
Hello, my name is Caroline Norbury and I'm the Chief Executive of Creative UK. I'm thrilled to be talking to you today as we launch our new brand and with it, our vision for the future of the UK's world-leading creative sector. Creative UK is the independent network for the creative industries. We believe in the power of creativity and its potential to change lives for the better. We want to place creativity at the heart of the UK's culture, economy and education system, to cultivate a world where creativity is championed, valued and nurtured. Our aim is to support the creative sector by affecting policy change, opening doors to opportunities and investing in people and their ideas. We're here to harness the power of our sector, to work together towards a fairer and more prosperous future for us all. The UK's reputation as a creative beacon is already well founded, but in a world of increasing automation, AI and burgeoning new technologies, our ability to lead the world in creating new products, ideas and media is what really sets us apart. Closer to home, we know that creativity has the power to regenerate local economies, to improve social mobility and to change lives for the better across the whole of the country. But the creative industry sector is atomised, it's undercapitalised and frequently it's misunderstood. We believe talent is everywhere and it's our mission to uncover and nurture it. Our aim is to create a united voice for the creative industries to be heard, amplifying the voices of the many, many brilliant people and companies who believe in the power of the creative industries to build both economic and social prosperity. We connect, we support and we invest in creative people and businesses at every level. From new talent to internationally focused projects, we want to unlock the innovation and the entrepreneurialism that will transform our country's horizon. Creative England and the Creative Industries Federation initially came together as two companies on independent missions, but with the same core ethos. Working in unison over the past 2 years, we've been stronger, more united in our plan to reimagine a better creative future and more able to achieve a visible impact and drive real change. We're here for those who dare to imagine. Our vision is to create a world where creativity is valued and recognised as a driving force of our future. Together, we can ensure that happens.
Creativity is a power to be used for all it's worth.
It's the pin in the map that puts our locations on screen. It's catalysing impact and driving real change. Here's to homegrown craft and grassroots talent.
Cheers to our people, our places, and nurturing the planet.
It's where our roots lie, what we'll always be about.
Putting creators on a pedestal for the whole world to see.
Exercising grit in the fight to push back boundaries. Placing diverse talent at the epicentre of our creative ecosystem.
Demolishing paradigms to ignite every person's creative potential. Penning a new narrative for a world where all ideas are equal.
Uniting voice, connecting minds, unlocking prosperity.
Supporting them.
Supporting you.
Supporting each other. to mobilise, make waves and exercise autonomy.
We're the organisation you've been waiting for, and this is our plan. To reimagine the creative industries by investing in ideas, catalysing connections, rallying support and championing innovation.
We are innovators, disruptors. It's in our DNA.
We do things differently.
We are Creative UK, and we are here for those who dare to imagine.
Connection is the cornerstone of creative success. Even the greatest of ideas cannot prosper in a vacuum. We are an industry of creators, makers, innovators, inventors and storytellers, and together we are stronger. Creative UK invites you to join a vibrant network of thousands of creators, business leaders and change makers from commercial to publicly funded organisations, spanning all creative subsectors and the full breadth of the UK. We believe growing as a group is our immeasurable strength. Let us support you in achieving your goals, whilst you support us in achieving ours, to cultivate a world where creativity is championed, valued and nurtured.
Creativity for me is all about collaboration. It's all about being in a space with people and bouncing ideas off each other and using that process actually to help you think more deeply about where your own ideas come from and how you realise those ideas.
An organisation like Creative UK is so important to unite the creative industries because it's about future-proofing the industry. It's about ensuring that we get collective scale so that we can grow, but also having that one voice allows us to network and connect as organisations as well.
Connection and collaboration, both across different creative sectors and many different creative sectors, as well as different regions and the devolved nations across the entirety of the UK, is so crucial because it's at that point of cross-sector and regional intersection that ideas and business propositions can thrive.
At Creative UK, we have years of experience of working with creative businesses. We know what creative businesses need to thrive, and we know how to make it happen.
Creativity gives the UK an edge as a nation. Look at our film, our fashion, our music, our television, our games, architecture, publishing. It's renowned around the world, but the investment community does not always totally understand the opportunity that exists out there. I mean, the games in particular has overperformed in terms of content creation, but it's always been underserved by capital. So again, Creative UK can act as a voice and a conduit for raising the profile of the opportunity and helping our creatives move further up the value chain of ownership without having to trade away their IP for project finance or ultimately sell too early. So I think it's a fantastic opportunity to build value at scale.
Investment landscape can be really daunting for a creative entrepreneur who's trying to raise money for their idea or for their business. With our experience of this sector, with our investment managers who are from within the sector, we really are able to help creative businesses.
At Creative UK, we dedicate ourselves to understanding what the creative industries need and when they need it. When aspiring creatives want to take a risk or take a leap of faith, we're the network that's around them to support. We appreciate creativity is by no means a linear process, so we cultivate safe spaces to be able to test ideas, to be able to explore innovation. We offer real, impactful talent and business support and development opportunities at both a local and a national level, which enables UK talent to compete on the world stage.
Creative UK is going to be there for the small business that is still trying to grapple with how to get capital, how to manage more than one or two people. It's also going to be there for young people to ensure that we both inspire and equip the next generation to recognise that this is their industry as much as our industry.
I think it's incredibly important to have an organisation like Creative UK in this space, kind of speaking on behalf of creative industries and the people who work within them, because they're so vital to our society and to the UK in general, in terms of the number of people that they impact, the way that they impact those people's lives, and the kind of opportunities that they provide.
It's incredibly important for us to continue working with partners who share our vision for culture and creativity as a catalyst for social change. And what I mean by that is the role that culture and creativity play in creating an identity of a place, the thing that makes people engage with their local communities and their local space. And that's incredibly important now more than ever.
We believe that championing the creative industries has the power to bolster individual lives and whole economies. Our fearless and influential policy and advocacy work identifies the issues that matter most to affect change on a bigger scale. We provide representation and allyship, fighting the corner for the creative sector, making sure that government hears our united voice loud and clear. We conduct deep-rooted research to evidence what the creative industries need and to galvanise action.
It's important to champion the creative industries because as a sector, it's a sector that continues to grow and contribute to GDP in the UK, and given everything we've gone through in the last 20 months, it's an industry sector which we really need, we genuinely need, both from a growth point of view and the phrase that everyone's using in terms of building back better, but also from a release point of view as well, because we really need the creative industry sector in order to enjoy, entertain, relax, as well as contribute to much needed growth.
Speaking with one voice is really, really very important, but you do also need the evidence and the research behind it to back up what you're saying. So we're not going to be taken seriously as a sector unless we have that. So research and evidence is a really core part of what we do. Listening to our membership, listening to their wider creative communities is something that we really encourage members to participate in. So any surveys that we circulate is for the purposes of collecting that evidence. Any focus groups that we run, any get-togethers that we bring members around in order to feed in on particular matters is so important in order to feed back in an authoritative way back to government that's beyond just what we say.
Well, creativity is actually kind of the manifestation of imagination, whether in terms of what it does for people or what it does for the economy. And imagination is the greatest raw material the UK has. So if ever there was a time to focus on it, it's now.
Creativity for me, and I've been thinking about that, actually for me is the very essence of life. I cannot, in my whole life experience to date, imagine not having creativity in it.
Creative UK is the bringing together of Creative England and the Creative Industries Federation as one unique organisation. We've been working together for the past 2 years and we actually came together at the beginning of 2020. So we've created this brand with the backdrop of the pandemic, and it was a really interesting time to do it actually, because during that time we really saw the creative industries come together like never before. We were fortunate enough to be part of that process, speaking as one voice of the creative industries to really impact change within policy. Building the Creative UK brand identity was actually really challenging because we already had 2 strong, distinctive brands in Creative England and the Creative Industries Federation that we wanted to take forward into Creative UK, whilst also evolving it to be a brand new thing. So with the Creative UK brand, it's really representative of our past, but it's really forging a new future. We wanted to create something really unique, something that stands out and also has longevity. Like this is the dawn of a new era with Creative UK, and we're excited about building something that is going to stand the test of time. So one thing that was a really key consideration with building the Creative UK brand identity is that we really want to build it for creatives, for the creative community. We've got some really well thought out shapes, styles, 3D patterns, motions. It can be used in lots of different ways by lots of different creatives and people, and we wanted something that creative people could actually take ownership of and use in their own ways.